Now this is the event that Katinka Hosu owned through 2016. Maya Dorado took silver. She has been here amongst many of the outstanding swimmers, Olympians past who have come to these national championships.
Had a chance to talk to Maya last night, who said won the silver back in Rio, and she said this is, you know, one of those grueling events that fitness is so important, and certainly Leah Smith taking that early lead. There's no problem with fitness for her. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, one of the best distance swimmers in the world today. Swims the 400, 800, 1500, so she's going to have no problem coming home. Her weak link, if there is one for her, is the breaststroke, and that's where everybody will start to inch up on her. Certainly Melanie Margalis, who arguably is the best breaststroker in the field. She also has a tremendous freestyle. Now Leah's out very quick, 102.1. Exactly what she went in the prelims. So looking very much in cruise control right now. The ability to focus in this event, Ted, is just so difficult.
Brooke 40 with a very good first 100, was a second at the turn. So I've long talked to you. This feels to me like it's the decathlon.
It is
swimming.
I've always said that. It has become a little bit cliche-ish when you talk about that, but it is the decathlon in swimming because there are so many things that come into play here. Execution, fitness, as I mentioned, strategy. Everything combines, and you have to have an incredibly high pain tolerance. I mean, think about that. How you have to try to build each 100. You want to have a building feeling as you go through each 100, and you almost have to take each 100 as an individual 100, and that can be tricky sometimes. And you're thinking, right now, I'm not even halfway through, and my legs are starting to burn. And you're going from an upper body predominant stroke to a lower body right now in breaststroke.
So Leah Smith at the 200 turn, over a second lead over Evie Pfeiffer, and Brooke 40 third. So the two college swimmers in second and third. And remember a little bit of the changing of the guard here. Last summer at the World Championships, the second U.S. swimmer, this was Elizabeth Bison. It was the last event she swam, so.
Well, you see Leah Smith. She'll start to come back to the field just a little bit. Brooke 40 up there in lane number 6 is having a great race right now, and she's a very good freestyler as well. She was 12th in the 200 freestyle, so she's not going to die. This is a tremendous race. The biggest surprise right now is Margalis, who right there in lane number 5 is falling behind a little bit. But again, her best part of her race is the back half, and she's got a lot of catching up to do.
And you called this riding exactly in this breaststroke 100. Leah Smith, who had over a second lead. Brooke 40 looks like she's going to turn here 300 with the lead.
Well, one of the things you have to resist doing in the 400 IM is resist the temptation to glide too long. You've got to keep those hands moving forward all the time, and Brooke 40 is doing a tremendous job right now. Her father, Pat 40, who we all know writes for the Yahoo Sports News and has done a great job there, talks about swimming a lot, even though I know he loves that football, but he loves talking about swimming too, and his daughter's doing pretty good right now. Body length lead on the entire field.
And by the way, Melanie Margalis had a good finish to her breaststroke leg, and she's in the mix here, although 40 has a body length lead.
Well, you have to think about this a little bit, the fact that they only take the top 2 officially to the Pan Pass. But there is a chance the top 3 will make it. So, again, you've got 4 swimmers kind of fighting for that position. At least one of them is going to be left out. And now you've got really a 4-way tie. Margalis has kind of put herself back into it, and 40 is falling back.
And at the bottom, that is Allie McHugh in lane 3. She is making an outside run. It's going to be McHugh and 40, it appears, coming to the wall. Leah Smith may not make it in this event. And Allie McHugh is coming right in against Brooke 40. And it is Allie McHugh who wins it. What a finish. Allie McHugh goes under 4:35. and is the third fastest time in the world this year, and she won this national championship at the end.